had a leadership meeting that goes like this. Someone says customers are happy, churn is just season. Someone else says no, customers are frustrated with support. Another says actually it's the product or pricing or something. And somehow the conversation ends with let's run more surveys. But the real issue? You already have surveys, you already have tickets, chats, reviews, call loads. What you don't have is one clear, trusted view of the voice of customer. Hi, I'm Kanizat from Zonga Feedback, your platform for surveys, CX management, and AI feedback intelligence. And in today's video, we are talking about something every CX product and support leader needs to get right. The best voice of customer tools, not just survey tools, but platforms that unify signals from everywhere, analyze them intelligently, and tell you exactly what to fix next. Here's what we'll cover in this video. What voice of customer tools actually are, how to evaluate a VOC platform, my top 5 voice of customer tools, and some practical ways to get real value for your voice of customer program. Let's get right into it. What are voice of customer tools? Voice of customer tools are basically your customer truth system. They don't just send surveys. A good VOC platform captures feedback from multiple channels, surveys, support tickets, chats, calls, reviews, social, and breaks all of that into a single view, analyzes it for sentiment, themes, and trends, and makes it easy for teams to actually act on what customers are saying. So, instead of one report from your survey tool, one report from your help desk, one CSV from reviews, and 5 different opinions in every meeting, you get one unified picture of what customers are happy about, what's consistently breaking, which themes drive churn, and where to focus this month, this quarter, and this year. And let me tell you something. The best voice of customer software does one more thing. It doesn't just show insights to one team. It shares intelligence role-wise across sales leaders, product, support, and location, so everyone can act on the same reality. Why you need voice of customer software? Here's the thing. Your customers are already talking. Whether you are listening or not, they are leaving clues everywhere in support tickets, in chat conversation, in call recordings, in survey comments, in app store reviews, and social posts. Even in tiny little throwaway lines they say to your frontline teams. And most companies collect all of this, but it lives in silos. Support sees one version of the truth, product sees another, marketing sees something else. And leadership, they usually get a neat little dashboard that hides 90% of the real story. That's why so many teams end up debating symptoms instead of fixing root causes. Without a proper voice of customer platform, you end up hearing only from the loudest customers, reacting to issues long after they have escalated, making decisions based on I think instead of the data says, and playing detective across 5 tools just to understand one threat. But when you do have the right VOC software, suddenly everything clicks. All your feedback from surveys, tickets, chats, reviews finally lives in one place, speaking the same language. Themes begin to emerge, sentiment becomes measurable. You can see what's driving complaints, what's driving delight, and what's quietly hurting your business behind the scenes. And the best part? Different teams finally stop guessing. Support knows what's frustrating customer this week. Product knows which issues are repeated across channels. Marketing knows what customers actually care about. CX leaders know where the biggest wins and biggest risks are hiding. That's when voice of customer becomes your operating system for customer experience. How to evaluate voice of customer software. So, before we jump into the tools, let's talk about how to actually judge a VOC platform. Because on landing pages, everything looks amazing. Unified CX, AI-powered, customer-obsessed. Cool. But what does that really mean? Here's the lens I'd use if I was picking a voice of customer tool for my whole team. First, can it really bring everything into one place? Not just surveys. A proper VOC tool should pull in survey feedback, NBS, CSAT, CS, product surveys, support tickets, chat conversation, call transcripts, reviews and ratings, maybe with social and CRM notes. Because your customers don't only speak in survey forms, they speak when they are frustrated in a ticket, when they rave about you in a review, or when they complain on a call. If a platform can't unify those signals, you're still going to meetings with half the story. Second, does it help you make sense of the noise or just visualize it? There's a big one. A lot of tools will give you pretty dashboards, charts, graphs, colorful tiles, but a good voice of customer tool should do more than just show data. It should help you interpret it. You want things like automatic sentiment analysis, Themes and topics grouped together, why drivers behind churn, complaints, and low scores, and ideally a sense of impact, which issues actually move the needle. Because no one has time to manually tag 2000 comments every month. The tools should be doing that heavy lifting for you. Third, can you get the right insight to the right key without you playing middleman? This is where most VOC programs secretly break. Insights sit in one CX dashboard and then everyone talks about that, but nothing actually changes. So when you're evaluating VOC tools, ask, can support leaders see their own view, ticket reasons, contact drivers, talk complaints? Can products see feature level or journey level feedback that's actually relevant to them? Can location or account owners see feedback for their store, region, or portfolio? And does the platform integrate with the tools people already live in, like Slack, Teams, Zendesk, Salesforce? The goal is insights shouldn't stay trapped in a report. They should show up where work actually happens. Fourth, does it help you prioritize or just dump a backlog of problems? Every VOC program reaches that point where you know too much. You know 50 things that are broken, but what do you fix first? A strong VOC tool will help you see which teams are growing fastest, understand which issues have the biggest impact on churn, APS, or CSAT, and separate annoying but low impact from urgent and business critical. If the voice of customer software can't answer questions like what are the top 3 issues we must fix this quarter, it's just creating more noise. And finally, can it support closing the loop, not just reporting on it? Voice of customer isn't just about listening, it's about responding. So look for workflows or automations that trigger follow-ups, ownership, who needs to act on which type of feedback. And a way to track we heard this, we did this, and here what changed. If a voice of customer can pull signals together, make sense of them, route them to the right people, help you prioritize and support closing the loop, that's when it stops being a tool and becomes a part of how your company runs. Top 5 voice of customer tools. First, Zocker Feedback. First off, we have Zocker Feedback. If you're looking for a voice of customer tool that doesn't just collect feedback but actually connects the dots across surveys, support, and CS, Zonka Feedback is one I'd put right at the top of your shortlist. Think of Zonka as your VOC control center. On one side, you've got powerful survey and CXM capabilities. You can run NPS, CSAT, CES, product surveys, location feedback across web, in-app, email, SMS, tablets, kiosks, QR codes, and trigger them at key touchpoints like onboarding, support closure, renewals, or in-store visits. On the other side, you've got AI feedback intelligence, which is really where Zoka steps beyond being just another survey tool. Here's what that looks in practice. It unifies feedback from surveys, chats, tickets, reviews, and more into one place, so support, product, and seats aren't staring at different stories. It runs thematic analysis on all that text, automatically grouping feedback into themes like delivery delays, build confusion, UX issues, agent attitude. It layers on sentiment and impact scoring, so you don't just know what people are talking about, you know what's actually hurting CX the most. Now, on top of that, you've got AI Copilot, and this is where it gets very cool from VOC perspective. AI Copilot is like a chat-based VOC analyst sitting inside the voice of customer too. Instead of digging through dashboards, you can just ask it things like, why did NPS drop last month for our US customers? What are the top 3 reasons people are unhappy after support interactions? What's driving low CSAT for this product line? And it will analyze your real feedback data, summarize long threads and comments, highlight key themes and root causes, suggest actions, and even help draft responses or follow-ups when needed. So instead of exporting data and paying analysts, you are literally having a conversation with your voice of customer data in real time. Additionally, I really like from a VOC perspective with how role-based the intelligence is. CXM VOC leaders get high-level dashboard across channels, journeys, and segments. Support leaders see themes coming from tickets and chats along with drivers impacting CSAT and contact volume. Product, location, or business unit owners see filtered insights just for their area, so feedback is actually actionable for them, not abstract. And then you've got automation and workflows layered on top. Alerts for critical fields, routing of negative feedback to the right owners, close the loop tasks, and integrations into tools like Salesforce, Zendesk, Intercom, Slack, and much more. So if you want a voice of customer platform that collects feedback everywhere, unifies it intelligently, explains it with AI, and makes it consumable for different teams through role-based dashboards, and helps you take action to close the feedback loop, Zonka Feedback is built exactly for that VOC reality. Second, ask nicely. Ask Nicely is the kind of voice of customer tool you pick when your frontline is the hero of your customer experience story. At its core, Ask Nicely helps you collect real-time feedback using NPS, CSAT, and other survey formats across channels like email, web, and SMS. You can trigger quick "how did we do" moments at different stages of the journey and keep that feedback flowing continuously, not just during big survey campaigns. But where Ask Nicely really starts to feel like a proper VOC platform is what it does after feedback comes in. Instead of feedback staying in a CX dashboard, Ask Nicely pushes insights straight into the hands of the people who can act. Frontline staff get their own performance view. They can see what customers said about them, what's going well, and where they can improve. Managers get coaching tools and team dashboards so they can score battles, celebrate wins, and fix recurring issues. There's also a strong workflow layer. You can automate follow-ups with at-risk accounts, trigger reviews and referrals from happy customers, and close the feedback loop faster using omnichannel replies through social, chat, SMS, or helpdesk tools. So if your VOC vision is all about continuous feedback plus behavior change on the front line, not just reports for leadership, Ask Nicely makes a lot of sense. It turns voice of customer from a quarterly presentation into a daily habit of your service team. Third, SurveyMonkey Enterprise. SurveyMonkey is probably the most familiar name in surveys, but for VOC, the interesting part is SurveyMonkey Enterprise, especially when it's combined with Salesforce. Think of it as a survey-led voice of customer tool that plugs directly into your CRM. On the listening side, you can run NPS, CSAT, CS, and customer service surveys across web links, website events, emails, QR codes, kiosks, and more. Trigger surveys automatically after key interactions, a case closes, a deal is won or lost, an event ends, a renewal hits. On the VOC side, the magic is in the Salesforce integration. Survey responses sync back into Salesforce records, leads, contacts, opportunities, accounts. You can build dashboards that combine feedback metrics, CSAT, NPS, CS with revenue, churn, pipeline, and lifecycle data. Flows and automations can kick in when certain feedback thresholds are hit. For example, flagging low CSAT accounts or triggering outreach to detractors. So instead of VOC living separately in the survey tool, SurveyMonkey Enterprise helps you build a 360-degree VOC view inside your CI. Sales, success, and CX teams can all see how customers feel right next to how they are behaving. It's not an AI-native VOC platform, and it doesn't try to unify tickets, calls, and reviews into one intelligence layer the way Zonka does. But if your VOC program is heavily survey-driven and Salesforce is the source of truth, SurveyMonkey Enterprise is a very practical, approachable VOC stack. Fourth, Medallia. Medallia is the classic enterprise voice of customer platform. This is where you bring in when your organization is big. Your touch points are everywhere, and you want a mission-critical system for experience data. Medallia Experience Cloud is designed to capture billions of experience signal across web and mobile, contact centers and call recordings, in-person and branch retail, IoT, social media, and even internal messaging tools like Slack or Teams. From a VOC standpoint, here's what that really means. All your direct feedback, surveys, NPS, CSAT, CS, and indirect feedback, conversations, reviews, social behavior can live under one roof. Medallia uses its own AI and machine learning to analyze unstructured data, identifying sentiment, themes, and predictive patterns that point to churn, loyalty, or risks. Insights are then pushed out through role-based experiences. Executives, regional managers, frontline leaders, and teams all see the slice of VOC that matters to them, often embedded directly in their existing systems. Medallia is also consistently named a leader in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for Voice of Customer Platforms, which basically tells you this is the enterprise benchmark many others are judged against. If your VOC and mission is, we want every experience signal across every channel tied together and made available to every part of the business, then Medallia is built for that level of scale and complexity. It's not a light plug-and-play tool, but for high-maturity CX teams, it can become the experience system of record. Fifth, Sentisum. Sentisum is what I'd call an AI-native VOC platform. It doesn't start from surveys, it starts from conversations. If your world is full of support tickets, chats, calls, reviews, and open text survey comments, and your biggest challenge is we can't keep up with reading all of this, Sentisum fits right. Here's what it does as voice customer tool. It unifies feedback signals from tickets, live chat, email, calls, reviews, surveys, and CRM notes into a single voice of customer layer. So all of that previously siloed data becomes one stream. It uses advanced NLP and machine learning to automatically categorize feedback into topics, extract sentiments, and identify emerging trends without manual tagging. It's designed as a customer's second brain, always monitoring, always summarizing, and constantly surfacing here's what's going wrong, why it's happening, and where you should focus first. On top of that, Cetizen has its own AI assistant Q, which behaves a bit like an analytical co-pilot. You can explore root causes, ask questions of your VOC data, and get instant summaries and explanation without digging through raw comments. So instead of our CX product and support leaders spending hours in spreadsheets or dashboards trying to decode what our customers complained about this week, Centizen does that heavy lifting for you and turns conversation volumes into clear, prioritized insights. If your VOC program is constrained not by lack of data but by an overwhelming amount of unstructured feedback, Centizen is the one most interesting AI-first tools to bring in. That are the ways to get real value from your VOC tool. Alright, let's talk about something that doesn't get discussed enough. Buy the VOC tool is easy. Running a VOC program that actually changes your customer experience, that's the hard part. So, here are 5 best practices that will help you get real, measurable value from any voice of customer tool, and these are things you can start implementing this quarter. First, make your VOC program multi-source. A lot of companies say we have a VOC program, but what they really mean is we send NPS surveys. That's not VOC, that's one channel. Real voice of customer insights live in ticket conversations, chat logs, CRM notes, call transcripts, reviews, and survey comments. So when you're implementing a VOC tool, don't stop at the survey integration. Make sure you connect your help desk, your review sources, your product feedback sources, everything. That's when you start seeing patterns you never would have caught in surveys alone. Second, create clear owners for different types of feedback. Here's why most VOC insights die in dashboards. No one knows who's supposed to do what. So define ownership upfront. Product owns feature-related feedback, support owns interaction-related issues, operations own delay, fulfillment, and process issues. Success owns account and relationship signals, marketing owns perception and review insights. When every theme has a clear owner, feedback stops being interesting and starts becoming actionable. Third, use a simple shared framework to decide what gets fixed first. Raw feedback is overwhelming. A mature VOC program doesn't just say, here's what customers said. It says, here's what we fix first. You need to create a consistent framework. For example, impact on customer experience. How painful is it? Volume or frequency, how often does it happen? Business impact, does it affect renewals? APS, revenue, churn. Effort to fix, can it be solved quickly? Then every team uses the same scoring method. Fourth, share the insights into the format your teams actually use. Most voice of customer programs fail because insights stay logged in dashboard no one logs into, so think of a VOC tool like an intelligence engine, but the distribution layer matters just as much. Push insights to Slack, Microsoft Teams, Zendesk, Intercom, Salesforce, weekly CX stand-ups, location manager huddles, executive scorecards. Don't wait for teams to come to the insights. Send the insights to where teams already work. Fifth, close the loop, both externally and internally. Everyone talks about closing the loop with customers, but the real magic happens when you also close the loop inside your organization. To close the loop externally, you must follow up with detractors, acknowledge issues, communicate improvement, and to close the loop internally, tell teams what changed because of the feedback. Give visibility into outcomes, celebrate improvements publicly. When your teams see their actions improving CX outcomes, it builds momentum, and that's how VOC becomes a company-wide habit instead of a CX tool we bought. And that's a wrap, your guide to the best voice of customer tools. If voice of customer has ever felt like a buzzword in a slide deck, the right VOC software completely changes that. It gives you one place to listen, one place to understand, and one place to decide what to fix next. If this video helped, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and drop your questions in the comments. Tell me what you are using today and where your VOC program feels stuck. And if you are looking for a voice of customer platform that combines powerful surveys, CX management and AI feedback intelligence and unifies feedback from different sources into one clear intelligence layer, check out Zonda Feedback through the link in the description. With unified voice of customers, sentiment, thematic analysis, and role-based dashboard across CX, product, support, and location, it might just become your new customer truth system. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.